Hi there guys, it's Munya Dumukwa for Blackset Comics, and I'm back with another how to draw video. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing on an interactive pose. That is whereby we'll be having two characters or more, but the other characters' body properties are covering the others. So we're going to use an illustration that shows people who are giving each other a hug. I'm sure that would be the best to give this illustration. So let's get into the details. So the first thing that I would think of when I'm drawing an interactive pose is illustrate the details of the character which is closer to us, right? Which has got more of the body properties that we are seeing. So in this case, we've got this male character. So it's going to be a boy and a girl giving each other a hug. Alright, so this male character is actually facing downwards, but facing away from us. So this line I'm putting here indicates like the middle part of the back of his head. So we want this character to be facing rather downwards, since he's giving a hug maybe to a girl who is actually shorter than him. Alright, so in fact, when you give a hug to somebody who's shorter than you, you have to face rather downward. So let me put this indication right of the ear, and let me just add this. Let me refine this shape so that we all see that we've got a character here who is facing downwards. So we are not seeing the details of his face because he's facing rather away from us, right? Okay, so from here, what I would like to do also is to put the indication of what they call the action line. Some call it the action line, which shows, this is the line which shows the positioning of the flow of the body of the character which you'll be illustrating. So in this case, we can see that his back is bent, right? Then one thing I also have to do, which we're going to do in this illustration so that our pose comes out properly, is just to put the indications of his shoulders. Okay, so here we've got a clear indication that this character is actually facing downwards. This is the back of his head, and this is his back, right? Let's just imagine that this is the part where his part begins, right? Right, like this is the lower part of his back. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do, you see now when you're drawing illustrations that have got intersecting characters, I would suggest that draw them simultaneously so that they fit into the picture properly. So here we're going to illustrate the face of the other character. So by the way, this character is the other side, but we're just having this like a cross-sectional diagram, like the skeletal part of the face just pass through, so that we see you have to put, so that your character is positioned properly in the picture. So here I'm going to have one of the shoulders right here. So this is the one end of the shoulder, and maybe the other one somewhere right here. Okay. Then from here, like I said, we have to draw this simultaneously so that they fit into the picture properly. So one thing I'm going to do is I think we need to illustrate the details of the back of this guy a bit. Okay. Alright, so this is how we're going to be doing it. So we've got, alright, so we've got a better detailed back of this guy. So this girl's hand is actually going to be going down right here. This is the arm. Then the elbow is going to be right here, because we want this to be proportional, right? Then the arm is going to come up right here. So this part which we're illustrating here is actually behind, right? But we just want it to be proportional, so we are just putting the skeletal structure visible. Then here I'm gonna put an indication of the hand. So here, this is a shoulder, it goes down right here, the forearm. Then here we've got the palm right here, like clenching the like holding the shoulders of this guy, right? Then so here, let me just erase this. I think it has served its purpose. We just wanted to make sure this palm, right, is positioned properly, right, like in proportion. So the skeletal structure has done its part, so we erased it. So from here, what we need to do also, because of some foreshortening, we're not going to be seeing like the first part of the arm from the shoulder, right? But we're going, the most part of the arm of this girl which we're going to be seeing is the forearm. So this is the elbow. The elbow is going to be right here. I'm sure I'm supposed to do an illustration that talks about, that gives details about foreshortening, because foreshortening is one concept that I find many people struggling with. I even struggled with it myself sometimes. Alright, so this is a forearm, and so a forearm is extending right underneath this palm right here, and this is the sketchy detail of the palm of this arm right here. So I think from by now we can see what's going on. Okay, let me erase. I erased this circle which was indicating the corner of the shoulders. Alright, so here, from here, I'm just going to put the details of this guy's arm. So before I put in the full details of this arm, I need to illustrate the flow of the body of this lady, which is that side. So I'm just gonna put this line which is coming right from the middle of her head, right? So you see her body is extending to here, and we just want to make a sketch so that we see how her body is flowing from behind here, so that we actually figure out where this guy's hand is going to be. So this is how it's going to be. This is the middle part of her body, right, or the line of action, whichever way you want to call it. And this is so from here, this is the shoulder, right? We just need to make a body flow properly. We had a shoulder, the other shoulder somewhere right here, right? So this is where the body is flowing from. So this is the hip. And so this is a hip. I hope you're seeing this properly, right? So this is a hip. This is the middle part of a body. This is the part of a body that is going to this shoulder, and this is the part of the body that is going to this shoulder also. And I've illustrated the hip, which is going down to here, I think. So this is where we're going to be having the other knee, and a leg is going to, so this is one leg, right? So let's just build the lower part of this male character. So maybe because this lady is actually jumping towards this guy, his legs, I'm going to position them in such a way that like he's resisting tension so that he doesn't fall to the ground. Okay, like so. So yeah, because Alright, let's put the other leg. So this is the middle part of her legs, right? Where her legs are beginning somewhere right here. And this is the other hip, which is coming from right here. But this leg is going to be quite stretched than this one because of the angle of the floor of your body, right? So we're going to have the other knee right here. Okay, so now I'm going to erase this part here. Which was showing the part which were illustrating the body of this female character. So you see, when you're illustrating poses and you want them to come out like proportionally, I'd advise to use this method, whereby you'll be illustrating like the character which is that side as if this guy is transparent, but it helps you to figure out the proportion of the other character. So here we're going to have this guy's arm. This is the angle of the shoulder right here, and his hand this hand is going to be going behind here. So we're not going to be seeing this, and this is the other part of his shoulder. So I think we're just going to be seeing that part also. We're not going to be seeing the rest of the hand because it's actually going behind. Alright, so now here, I think because of some foreshortening also, this is the part of a leg which extends from the knee to the foot, and let's imagine the foot is going to be somewhere right here. So your foot is going to be right here. And this leg here, let's have it stretched a bit. And we'll be seeing this part of the foot also going down here. So here we're just going to put in the details of the leg right here, fixing to the foot, and here this is the inner part of the other leg, and the calf, and the shin right here, and the front part of the lower part of the leg, meeting. So it's like she just leaped off to meet this guy right here. So let me erase these sketches right here. So you see here we've got a knee right here. A leg is extending downwards right here, like it's bent. And this is the other knee, the other leg. I think we need to extend it a bit. Okay, so we've got the other leg right here, and it's actually extended, and you see she's like leaping off from the ground. Alright, so then we've got this, just filling in the better details of the lower part of this guy. So this is how I think this is how some of the things you need to pay attention to when you're illustrating a pose that has got two or more people who are like interacting, their bodies are interacting. So these are some of the things you need to consider, drawing them simultaneously, and when you're drawing the other character which is behind, right, it will be much better. It will be quite easy for you to build the character, while less drawing them as if their character, which is this part, is like this character is transparent, and the other character we're seeing through this guy, the character which is closer to us. So this helps you to figure out the body proportions properly. And let me just put a little bit of shading right here to indicate which characters we. So I'm putting shadings right here on the female character, so that we know which body is theirs, because I'm not going to be putting like the details of the hair, the face, and all that. I'm sure we're gonna do that in another video. Maybe I'll be showing you how to add details to a sketchy pose. So you see from here we've got this guy right here. And let me just add the details. Let me just bolden the lines right here so that you see it properly. So if this video was helpful to you, let me know in the comment section. Let me know topics you'd like me to cover in the future. The way Black Set Comics YouTube is going to be operating is that we're going to be using your suggestions to create videos. I'm not going to be, I don't want to suggest topics for you. Of course, I've got topics that I think I might need to do, but if you got topics that you want me to cover, especially on poses, just let me know, or any other detail, any other illustration tutorial you want me to do, and just hint it in the comment section. And for those who are going to watch this video way long after I've posted it, I'm going to provide my email at the end of this video, so that you will just link me up there. Sometimes I won't be able to respond, but I will definitely do the video which you request. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We upload a comic book on YouTube, on Facebook, on our official Facebook page. I'm going to provide the link in the description also. It's a free to read comic which is updated every week. Be sure to check it out on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to share this video. With that said, thanks for watching, everyone.